Almost all my videos start with me drinking soda. That's pretty bad. But the good thing is, it's Coke Zero. Healthier choice. Okay, as y'all seen, this is the start of it. I started it with this right here, the tag, Witch Casket, positive vibes. That's the back of it. We get all these just for y'all to start. We get this pretty cool pamphlet and all the books. They do not look the same, just to give y'all a heads up. We get different books each time, and they all look different, just to give y'all a heads up, okay? Now, we get an art print in each casket. They all look different, FYI. So you can put them in your book of shadows. You can hang them on your wall. You can put them in a picture frame. You can do whatever you want with them. This is our art print for this month, which I think is really dope. I really like it. She's really cool. Almost looks like me when I was a teenager. I really dig it. If she had blue eyes, it would so be me. This is our charm bag. Each witch casket we get a witch bag. We get a spell kit. Now, each one is different. We sometimes get a luck one. We get a healing one. This one is a happiness charm bag kit, and it contains everything to charm us and whatever. I'm trying to think if I should show y'all, but I said I was going to try to cut it down, but I didn't want to open it. Do I want to? Nah, forget it. I hate tearing it, but I'll go ahead and tear it. I normally don't tear my tape on these, but I normally don't. Okay. So we have a cute little sun charm, and it's right there. Can't really see it. And then we have Clove, Marigold, Positive Bag Vibe, and then Happiness Charm Bag that we put together, and then a cool little print on one side. This tells us everything we need to do to make the bag, and then we carry the bag around with us. And like I said, in all my videos about focusing your intention on the bag, like your happiness, what you want to have from the bag, the spell tells you everything you need to do to get everything from it that you're supposed to get. I would highly suggest not to be in a negative funk when you're going to do that spell, because you want to put the best intention forward when you're doing a spell like that, because you want the best type of energy going into your spell, and your intentions are always the strongest, and you want to put the most positive intention into the bag. You don't want to put negative intention into the bag, because whatever you put in there, that's what you're going to get back 3 times fold. So, and then you also want to pay it forward. So anytime you do anything, you want to pay it forward. That's what a lot of people don't tell y'all, paying it forward. Like, if you do a spell, go do good, because it's like, don't make it like, oh, I gotta go do something good. No, want to do something good. It's rewarding. It's like, I'm glad to do something good. I'm humble to do something good because I'm allowed to. It's not a punishment. You need to feel uplifted to do it, because if you make it like, oh, you're never going to get anywhere, so be happy about it. Be humble, be joyful about it, because if you go about life like, nothing's ever going to change. You're going to be in a funk. So, yeah. Next, this is our gift that we got, which is, if I can get it out of the baggie, is a charm keyring. We can fill it with anything we want, crystals, charms, herbs, and we unscrew it, which I'm trying to hold it the right way so it won't make a bunch of noise. And it says charmed on one side, right there, which is really cool. And it made a noise. Try not to have it make a noise. And you can carry it on your keychain with you. And that's because it was taking a little bit longer. But we all tell Deb and Ella not to stress out about it, because all of us understand that with COVID and everything and shipping processes and, mail demands and everything. We understand, shipping processes, and especially how they are in certain areas. They can be boogers, but they get stuff out to us pretty quick. This is a happiness tea blend, which they are making their own teas. And this is what's kicking me in the butt. As I'm saying in each video, in October, these are going to be my last boxes because I have to stop and I have no sponsorships. And I'm not doing this to get sponsorships, but I have to give up my boxes. And I'm going to miss, I mean, it's just like I have, it's not just because I'm getting the boxes. I'm going to miss, talking to the people. Even though I can talk to them, but it's going to be just weird emailing them just to talk to them. But, I miss just getting the energy from the boxes. Kind of feel the energy coming from them. And it's just going to suck. This one has orange, happiness, joy, creativity, green tea, energy, cleansing, brew with intent, and drink mindfully. It has orange peel and green tea. And it's really cute. So they make their own tea now, which I thought they did already. And they had big like mojo bags, but now they're doing like independently little tea bags, and they're selling these now up on their site. So it's like, down the road I still might. I mean, I purchased a lot of their tea anyway, so down the road I still might do it. This is their pins, which I collect all their pins. I thought these are so cute. This whole box is very hippie-ish, and that's what it reminded me of, like the 70s, like 60s and 70s. And I dig it. I so dig it. These candles can be used as a part of any spell or ritual. Use the color to match your intention. White is cleansing, purifying, substitute for any color. Yellow is joy and happiness and wisdom. Orange is confidence, creativity, and freedom. Brown is for grounding, stability, and endurance. And these are special wish casket candles, and they're not blessed. They're not done anything. It's just they're telling you the basic colors of each candle because that's what they curate with. And our stone is black tourmaline. And I will tell y'all the basics of the stone because a lot of people do ask me about stones. So I give a little info about stones. The tourmaline. The perfect stone for grounding and cleansing your aura. Helps to rid you of negative thoughts and allows you to think more clearly. Protects the carrier from negative energy. So you work with this stone, you can get yourself from negativity. You can cleanse your aura of, any negative, any toxic, any bad juju. It could work with you from having bad thoughts, depressing thoughts, over anxiety possibly. It could grounding you. There's a lot of people I know that need some grounding, so I need to talk to some of my friends about this because they're having some, I need to get them like a big ass like chunk of it and put it in their front yard and have them hug it. Out there hugging it like a big old thing, like, oh. They're gonna be like, girl, I'm gonna kill you. And this I love. This is a huge plaque. I mean, I'm going to have my house decked out. It's going to look so cool when I get my house. This is amazing. This is one you hang on your wall. So I was like, oh my God, is this one you put on your altar? And then I seen the back of it. I'm like, I can hang it on my wall. Like, yes. I love it when I love stuff that goes on my wall because, I hate blank walls. I love it when I decorate my walls and I want to get like Nightmare Before Christmas post, like the pictures. I want to get like, the Bride of Frankenstein and Frankenstein. I want to get, different things like the big old pictures, and I want to get like Beetlejuice and, different things from like horror stuff. Like, I seen one that had, like all the horror masters. It had like Michael Myers. It had Leatherface. It had Freddy Krueger. It had Jason Voorhees. It had all of them like at a pool table playing pool. It was a beautiful picture. I freaking wanted it. I forgot where I seen it being sold, but I want that. I wanted it hanging up like in my living room, like right at my couch. People might think I was crazy, but that's just like my zhizh. They're gonna be like, girl. I'm like, no, seriously. I like some pretty decor, but I'm also out there. I mean, I like pretty things, but I like also rocker goth kind of decor. I like hippie decor too, but it depends on my mood where I'm sitting at. But I like, pretty much being all Halloween all year round and gothy and autumny all year round because I was born in autumn. So I am very much that theme all the time. It's just, that's me. All right, so I wanted to show y'all this. I didn't undo it yet because I wanted to show y'all specifically. Some pretty wax paper. Wake up my whole household with it. If I can get it straight. Straight. I get the crooked one. I give my mom the straight one and I get the crooked ass one. My luck. I think I almost got it. Go to show I'm a good daughter. Gotta love that sound. I'm gonna get demonetized for wind chime sounds. They're gonna be like, you're demonetized. You're copying wind chimes. I'm like, okay, how am I getting demonetized? Here we go. So it has pretty thing like that, and then it goes all the way like that. So this bad boy is either going in the front yard or backyard at the new house. Depending if I decorate, I mean, I'm trying to think if I do want to deck out the house because it's some more packing I'm going to have to do. And I mean, I'm kind of in a debate because I hate having a blank house, but I hate packing. So I'm kind of in a rut. Like, what am I going to do? Because I'm like, I don't want to leave my house blank, guys. And y'all seen some of my house when I've had it kind of decorated. So I'm kind of like, a blank house is like being in an insane asylum for me. And I was always kind of raised to have something on the walls and, have something everywhere. So it's not so bland. It kind of gets to me. So I'm just like, I feel like screaming and running around and being out. And then this is like a positive tin can. On one side, it says, I will live joyously. All good things shall come to me. Gratitude I give to thee. As I will it, so mote it be. It's really cute. Then you open it. Ta-da! It has stuff in it. You have a gratitude 10 card. You have more marigold. You have chippies. And you have a can. So that's really cool. So you can lock it up and no one can get in there, and you put in here what you're grateful for. And you lock it up, and then you can, either bury it or put it up and then come back to it and then see what you're grateful for and, redo it, put more stuff in it, and continue and go on and just constantly remind yourself what you're grateful for, so you humble yourself. So it's a good thing to be humble. Because a lot of people forget about being humble and they take things for granted, and then they get in this funk and then they take it out on people and then they don't realize what they're doing. And a lot of people do that in the world. That's a lot of bitterness and a lot of coldness. So, and I talk real talk, and I try to let people know, hey, be humble. There's too much it's going on, and there needs to be a lot more of going on. I'm very hippie lately since I've gotten older, and it's really weird. I would never thought I would have been that way, but had a lot of life-changing things happen. So this is our scroll. Y'all know I don't show too much because I feel if y'all really want it, you can go to the store and buy it. And they do sell it. So it's positive incantations. That's as close as y'all going to get. And it's because I respect Deb and Ella. So, and that's why I do it that way, because they sell it on their store after a certain amount of time. Like I think they sell it already close to it. They will start selling the scroll, and people can go purchase it at any given time right now. So I feel like, hey, you can go buy it, and I'm not going to sit here and give something to y'all for free. And a lot of other YouTubers that review their boxes, they fully show it, and that's their zhizh. I don't judge, but to me, I feel it's kind of disrespecting them, because they're putting their heart and soul into this, and then you're kind of giving away their hard work for free. And it's like, dude, you're supposed to like somewhat show it, and then, kind of like, hey, come buy it. Not tell people, hey, here it's free. You're not, it's kind of doing it wrong. But anyway, we got, it's the August Witch Casket box, of course, and pretty art print inside. And I'm not trying to judge y'all or anything, but I'm just trying to, tell y'all how it's supposed to be on the business perspective. I'm trying to be a good salesman, We got the Gratitude 10. We got the Wind Chime, Spell Candles, a Pinnacle Wall Plaque, Happiness Charm Bag Kit, Positive Incantation, Positive Scroll. We got the Positive Vibe Button Badge Set, Happiness Tea Blend, Black Tourmaline Tumbled Stone, Practicing Witch Art Print. And that's it. And then they have a feature in our art highlight, which is Paula Asina at Wicca and Divine Angel Heart. And they do a shout out to them right there. So, and then we also have a shout out to our curators right there at the end, which I love them dearly. Love you, Deb and Ella. Thank you for another wonderful box y'all have curated. I love you guys to death. And people might think, hey, why are you always so uptight about showing certain things? It's because I highly respect them, because I know how hard that they work for these boxes, and they put a lot. I mean, they stress out. They email us. They stress out about how much time they put in these boxes, and they stress that they're making us wait for boxes. And even though after October, I'm not going to get this box until I move, and that's going to be until like after July. And that's even if I get boxes at my new place. And that might be years from now until hopefully they're still in business. But I know what these ladies go through. And it's a mother and a daughter. And then their team that they put together. And they've worked their butts off with this. So I highly respect them. My mom and me used to run a business because her ex-husband didn't do nothing because he was too busy doing other stuff that he didn't need to do. But my mom and me ran a business together as a mother and a daughter. We did carpet cleaning. So I understand what it's like to have a mother and a daughter team to do something like that together, and to try to keep a business together and do everything and curate together. It's a lot of work. It is a hard job, and it's not easy. And trying to do something like that, it's stressful. So I respect the living goodness out of these two ladies. And so that's why I tell y'all to, go purchase their stuff. And that's why I don't show off their stuff too much, because I'm trying to get y'all intrigued to go buy their stuff, because I'm fully supporting them. Even though other YouTubers might not think of it that way, I do, because I understand what it's like. They're selling a lot of boxes, I know, but I'm trying to help them get more, even though, yeah, they're going to lose me in October. I'm trying to get my spot replaced. If I come back and I can't get another box, it's going to be sad, but hey, I enjoyed it while I had it. And I have a lot of good stuff, and I have a good collection. I have a lot of herbs that's going to help me in my casting. Deb and Ella, I love you. I'm going to miss y'all in October. Know that I appreciate you ladies. I would really love a sponsorship from y'all. I know it sounds like I'm begging, because in a sense I kind of am, but yeah, you guys should really check them out, because like I said, they're my top 5. I mean, I have a high top 5, and when I tell y'all to check them out, it is no joke. I mean, I highly respect them. I mean, most of the companies I work with is either from here in Texas or they're in the UK. And they're going to be like, you're being partial. No, I'm not being partial at all because I've worked with some that's out of the UK, out of Texas, like Hag Swag I've mentioned. They're okay, but they're overly charged. They overly charge on books. They overly charge on herbs. They overly charge on stones. I've tried to reach out and talk to them. Customer service is not great. They're kind of snarky. They're kind of rude. And I don't dig that. Everybody else I've worked with, like I said, Witch Casket, I love you guys. Witch's Moon, my favorite. Like these are all my favorites. Lenore, Hex Bomb, Nine of Earth. I mean, these are my people. These are my tribe. And I'm going to miss the ever living hell out of these people because I have made a family with them and it's going to suck, but I hopefully can come back. I will come in here and do spells with their stuff and I'll give a shout out when I'm using their stuff. And just know that I'm telling y'all what stuff to buy and you can trust me on it because I'm not going to mislead y'all in any way. I have been doing the craft for almost close to 20 years. So I know when people are misleading you. I mean, I've had people give me stuff that's from the kitchen, which you can use kitchen herbs, but they're trying to say it's real organic, fresh out of their garden. And it was fresh out of their kitchen pantry. I was like, your pantry's your garden, huh? Intriguing. I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, whatever. And then their dirt was ground sage. I'm like, okay. I like your ground dirt sage. Yeah. So I've learned my herbs. I've learned, different things. So if you guys want good stuff, you can ask. Any questions about anything in the boxes, you can question on my chat. You can get me on my Instagram. You can contact me on my Facebook. Do not be shy. But if you're going to ask questions like on an argument part, please don't. But if you want to ask questions dealing with any of the Witch Casket boxes I have reviewed, go ahead. I don't mind. If you want to subscribe to Witch Casket, I left the link in my description part. It's www.witchcasket.co.uk, and you can let them know I sent you. They are fabulous. If you can talk to Deb or Sarah or Ella, I forgot how many people I've talked to over there, but those are like the main ones I've talked to. But they are absolutely amazing. I love them, and they will talk to you right away. They do not leave you hanging whatsoever. And like I said, amazing, beautiful people. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you wouldn't mind, if you do like my content and you want to see furthermore, please subscribe. I do have other content. Tonight, I did put up the horror movie part. So if you guys want to pick a horror movie, I did put 15 movies up. Y'all can pick any movie, pick a vote, and I will put up my thoughts on it. If you have any questions about the songs on the movie, if you have any questions dealing with the actors, actresses, the theme of the movie, if you don't want any spoilers of the movie, but you have questions about the movie, let me know. Like if you want to know like the theme, if it's too gory, if it's got too much sex, if it's safe for kids to watch, you can ask those kind of questions because that is kind of like what I can do. I could dive deep into it because like I said, I am a horror guru. I've been doing that since I was 3. I write stuff like on horror base because that's what I want to get published. I'm still working on my book. I haven't stopped. It's just I took a break because I still have the creative juices there, but I'm trying to think if I want to self-publish or if I want a publisher because, if you get a publisher, you have to give them a certain price of your publishing, or if you self-publish, you just have to do it yourself. So, and I actually had a friend that self-published that told me how to go about doing it. So I might go ahead and self-publish myself. So there's that little token of knowledge. And I write hella scary. So this is stuff I know. It's my bread and my butter and everything. And I know music. I know every genre pretty much out there. The only genre that I do not prefer and I do not like is country. It's too crybaby-ish for me. It makes me gag. It makes me want to puke. It makes me cringe. And I know I have friends that like country. I apologize to y'all. I love you, but that's just not my cup of tea. I know I live in Texas, but you can give me pretty much any other kind of music in the world. Just and not that growly, grungy, like deep hip hoppy kind. I don't like that. But any other music I pretty much like. I listen to pretty much anything. I even listen to reggae. I listen to dubstep. I listen to heavy, 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 heavy death metal, black metal, industrial. Hardcore metal, regular rock, indie. I listen to anything. So I know soundtracks like the back of my hand because that's what I was going to do once I got, like, if I ever got published. I was wanting to turn my book into a movie or a TV series. And so once I did that, I wanted to have a good, of course, I wanted to have a good soundtrack, and then I also wanted to have a good screenplay and background. So for each of it, I wanted to have that good gripping boom, 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 like when you're the scary part and you get your heart beating. I wanted to have a good background sound to it. So I had to have all that in place. So studying music was definitely part of that. And me being in an orchestra band, I took keyboarding. Well, that was for the keyboard for computer, but I also took guitar. It was for acoustic guitar. I also took choir. So music, that's another thing. Background in music. I have, background in movies. I have, because I took literature. So, and then acting class. I'm a thespian. Not a lesbian, a thespian. Even though I used to joke with my grandpa and I told him I was a gay man trapped in a woman's body just to piss off my grandma. And he thought it was damn near funny, but my grandma would get pissed at me and try to kill me with a rolling pin. So, yeah. That's a story for another time, y'all. Yeah. So, yeah, more of my crazy, morbid jokes, but yeah, things I would do just to enlighten the family. Yeah. So y'all have that there too. And like I said, I'm gonna have different stuff coming. So yeah, please, if you can, give me a thumbs up, and you can share out my videos if you think any of your friends would like my silly craziness. And that's pretty much it. I have done the videos I needed to do. I love you guys. Y'all have a good morning, good night, good evening, wherever y'all are from. And I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys. I love y'all. And I'm trying to hit the end button. I was hitting the share button. I am such a dork. Bye, guys.